Shalom, Yashala. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Yahushai, Bahasham, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Akim. I'm just pushing it through in love, sincerity, and in charity with all humility. Okay, this is the brother YASHAWAN from the GMF Mamas Camp. Back at you with another brief lesson. The name of this lesson is entitled Weakness, Love, Comfort, and Strength, Accept Correction. Okay, weakness loves comfort, and strength accepts correction. Okay, correction separates the strong from the weak. Okay, correction separates the strong from the weak. Alright, so there are a lot of this lesson is edified and serve its purpose. Okay, so yeah, man, there's a few things I have dropped down here. Okay, this lesson that the Lord put in my spirit. Okay, so if you're getting rebuked in the open and you're a brother who can't deal with the open, alright, how will you take it? Okay, how would you take getting rebuked in the open or open rebuke? Okay, before all. Okay, how would you take it? Alright, you would react in a prideful way. Okay, as though you are right and whatsoever you have done. Okay, you won't accept your wrongdoing. Alright, so a lot of time when brothers get rebuked, and those who neglect the rebuke, or who didn't take it, okay, who come up against the rebuke, they often respond being prideful. Okay, so yeah, so that don't make them strong. Okay, that make them weak. All right, that shows too that the Lord ain't dealing with the weak. Okay, so let's get this precept, Proverbs 27, 5 and 6. All right, Proverbs 27. It's a lot here. Okay. Okay, let's use this Bible. Alright, this is Proverbs chapter 27, verse 5 and 6. It says, open rebuke is better than secret love. Open rebuke is better than secret love. That means you're being rebuked before all. Okay, that is better than secret love. Alright, because that right there is supposed to strengthen you. That right there is supposed to make you feel some type of way, that you may go back and correct yourself. Okay? Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kiss of an enemy are deceitful. Okay? Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kiss or kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Okay, because if you're not being rebuked, okay, by others around you, okay, let's look at the churches today. Okay, they don't rebuke nobody. They don't rebuke their members. Okay, they don't. Alright, so therefore they are deceitful. They're telling them sweet things what they want to hear. Okay, but us in the truth, alright, when we rebuke you, we can tell you the truth. Okay, and we can point it out where you're going off, where you needed to be corrected, so that you would recognize your fault. Okay, confess them and repent. All right. So true strength comes from honest rebuke, okay, which is the truth, and not from insincere or excessive praise, which is flattery. Okay, so you don't want to hear the songs of fools, because they will not tell you the truth. They won't rebuke you. All right, they won't rebuke with love, but with hate, because they ain't telling you about the wrong you're doing. This is why the brotherhood is important, because we're supposed to strengthen each other and not tear down. All right, but then again, you can't tear down a brother that's rooted in YASHAWAN-BAN. So it's better to hear the rebuke of the wise than to hear the songs of fools. Okay, it's better to hear the rebuke of the wise, which is the brotherhood, than hearing praises of fools. Okay, the fools, them, as we know, that's those who are committing adultery, those who giving you advices from their experience. Okay, all right, because the thought of foolishness is sin, right? So a fool, okay, that's one who breaks the laws of YASHAWAN. So if you're gonna listen to him or the praises from him, okay, you know better than him. Okay, you just like him. Okay, let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 5. Okay, it's Ecclesiastes 7 and 5. It is better, right? It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the songs of fools. Hear the praises of fools. They're telling you what you want to hear. Okay? They're telling you things. They're telling you all of the wrong things. Okay? All right? So you want to surround yourself and keep yourself rooted in the power and spirit of YASHAWAN. Okay? You always want to be rooted with the brothers, with wise men, prudent men, who ain't going to lead you astray. All right? Okay? So let's get Sirach 21 and 26. All right? Sirach chapter 21, verse 26. Check this. Say, the heart of fools is in their mouth, but the mouth of the wise is in their heart. So the heart of fools is in their mouth. Okay, they can talk foolish talks. Okay, they ain't gonna tell you nothing that is right and upright. They can tell you things that lead to sin. Okay, they can tell you things that what you want to hear, carnal things. Okay, you don't want to hear carnal things. We want to hear the truth. We want to hear righteousness and uprightness. We want to hear. We want to hear thus said YASHAWAN. But the mouth of the wise is in their heart. Only the wise is going to tell you the truth. The prudent, they can teach you wisdom and instructions, even at this word. Okay? Let's go back to Ecclesiastes 7 and 6. All right? Ecclesiastes 7 and 6. For as the crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of a fool. This is also vanity. Okay? So let's read back from 5 again. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. For as the crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of the fool. This is also vanity. All right, because fools, okay, fools would not give you advice. They would give you advice to sin. Okay? So let's get that in an NLT version. Okay? Let's get that in the NLT. Alright? It's the NLT version. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 6. Okay? A fool's laughter is quickly gone, like thorns crackling in the fire. This also is meaningless. Okay? But verse 5 say, better to be criticized by a wise person than to be praised by a fool. Okay? Better to be criticized by a wise person, right, than to be praised by a fool. You see that? Than to be praised by a fool. Okay? Because a fool, they love when you go off. Okay? They love when you ain't speaking Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Alright? So correction leads to life because it'll prompt you about the way of life. Alright? Keep you intact. Keep you strengthened. Okay? It's not supposed to break you down. It's supposed to build you up and lift you up. It's supposed to make you hard. Okay? So let's get Proverbs 26 to like Proverbs 6 and 23. Alright? Proverbs 6 and 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof of instruction are the way of life. You see that? You're being corrected. Okay? You're being reproved. You're being rebuked. These are a way of life because they're going to keep you. Okay? It's going to keep you in the path of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It's going to make you strong. It's going to strengthen you. Okay? So need not to reject them. Okay? Because if you reject them, then you're being disobedient to the Lord. And we know a lot of our people, even 2/3, they are disobedient. Okay? Alright? So it'll be a shame to him that refuses instructions. Okay? Proverbs 13 and 18. Alright? Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 18. Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored. He that regardeth reproof shall be honored. That's him taking heed. Alright? That's him lifting up reproof. Okay, so rebuke brings honor and life only if you take heed and accept it. So weakness, love comfort, and strength accept correction. Because correction can make you strong. Okay? So rebuke refines, correction strengthens, instruction produces wisdom, and refusal leads to destruction. And this is why many are bugging out and thinks they are right when they are wrong. Okay? So yeah, man, Lord, will this lesson is edified. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to your Akim, or just pushing the truth in love and sincerity and in charity with all humility. Okay, Shalom and the Bible from Yashiala.